Greetings Warhammer fans and welcome to another video. The first one in a, well, sort of mini-series. Let's build a certain figure. Now, this is not supposed to be some, as you might think, some sort of assembly instructions. That's nonsense. Instructions are in here. Everybody knows how to assemble a Games Workshop miniature, let's face it. Now, in this series of videos I want to talk about a little bit about the ideas, about the thought process behind my conversions / kit bashing projects. Got a second one there. Now, there's two types of wargamers when it comes to assembling. There's those that, let's say, buy a box and assemble the miniatures from that box with the pieces, with just the pieces from that box, as well as any they might have left over from previous projects. And then there's people like me who want to make, well, not of course not every single character, but at least the important ones stand out a little bit more by using different parts, by slightly converting them, maybe even do some green stuffing, etc. You know. Problem is, my friend, who is more like a buy this box, assemble it, paint it, done. He's got 5 armies ready. Not big, but he's got 5 freaking armies. And I, being the extravagant converter / kit basher, I have 0. Yeah, but it will all be worth it in the end, once everything is created in my image, after my imagination. So, in this video, we're going to take on one of my favorite models, the Chaos Terminator Lord. Now, don't get me wrong, this miniature is great, the way it is here. If you like him, like he is, with his head, with his chest plate, those legs, those arms, assemble him, there's nothing wrong with that. However, I had to look through the other kits here, and I'm going to change him up a little bit. This is not really much of a conversion. This is more of a kit bash project, but it will. I hope I can show you the way I approach individualizing, if that's a word, my headquarter units and stuff. Now, let's start with the selection of pieces. Let's start with the base. No, of course not. Let's say the torso. This kit comes with 2 different front plates. Let me have a look quickly. Here's one. That's the one for the, well, that you saw on the package. While it does look nice with all those spiky details here around the crest, I don't like the design on the chest. It's basically just a bunch of arrows pointing upwards. That's, I don't know, I would like to have some sort of like a skull there or something. And where's the second one? Give me a minute. Is it on here? Yeah. And here's the other one, but that's clearly for the sorcerer. Now, I can't use any chest plates from this squad, obviously, because they're not Terminators. However, there's a box of Terminators here, with 5 different chest plates. So, let's have a look. Where are they? There. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Number 1. Demon face. And spiky crest. Here. Number 2. It's got a massive ring or hook there. Spiky crest. This one has some sort of exhaust and a single spike. This one is almost the same. This one has the Eye of Horus there. Now, again, well, this one here is pretty cool with this little skulls here inside those spikes. I'm going to take one of these. And I think these exhausts aren't too generic. This ring, nope. The eye, think I'm going with this one here. Scary demon face. So that's already the first part that we swapped out from this kit. Now, the legs. Next part. Since we're already at the Terminators here, let's have a look at Terminator legs. Oh no, let's do it the right way, sorry. Where are they? Here. Those legs come in 3 different pieces. 1, 2, 3. It basically will look like this, because he's supposed to be standing on this rock here with basically one leg lifted up. Here. That's why I had to create a 3-part piece. That's looking good. And as I might have said before in the unboxing video, if you saw that, I'm not going to put him on this one here, because everybody who owns this miniature will probably place him on this piece. So I would probably just take a Space Marine helmet or a human skull or something that his foot can rest on instead of that stone. So I think I'm going to keep those legs. However, just to be sure that there's nothing better here, let's have a look through the legs in here. Now we've got walking ones. I mean, the detail on all of them is really nice. Look, just this chain tabard there and dangling skulls, etc. But this walking kind of style doesn't really fit for the commander. Same with this one. This one is standing. It's got a nice chain here. Here's his sack. if you catch my drift. There's another one. Nicely shifted to the side. There's one here, even more chains and hooks. But again, keeping in mind that I would like to have him standing on something. As for the legs, I'm going to take these from this kit. So his foot will rest on a head, be it either a helmet or an actual skull. Now comes a really important part. The helmet or head. This kit already offers quite a variety of heads and helmets. We've got one here, which is like a sorcerer without a helmet. So that doesn't really... I mean, you could easily use him for something else, but I don't like to. There's no head on here. I think I already took them out. Here's one. Oops. Here's the sorcerer helmet. Too Zinch looking. Here's the helmet from the package. Really nice. Really nice. And there's another one, which is looking good as well. Now the good thing about those Terminator kits is you can either use Terminator heads, or as you have seen by including this one here, you can use simple Marine heads, Power Armor Marine heads as well. So that's why this kit is actually here. Let's have a quick look through the heads that are in this kit. We've got a Rhino style guy here. We've got one with 2 small tusks, 2 bigger tusks. Here's somebody who's been mutated slightly already, horns coming out of his head. Here's one with really long tusks. And then one with 4. I think these were all from this kit. Now, I'll quickly have looked about the second sprue. Yeah. Now, let's see what's in here. The Chaos Space Marines. We've got 2 heads with hair, basically, one with a helmet, one without. And there's a helmet here. Again, these fit all into the Terminator armor. Just look at this one. See, he's got a helmet without horns, but that actually works. You don't have to restrict yourself on Terminator style helmets. We've got this guy, this one. I don't know, his horns look a bit weird. Oh, there's more. Here, here, and one without horns. However, there's actually two more sprues here. This one doesn't have any heads, but here's the special / command sprue, which has a bunch of nice heads. Here. A second. Now, look at these. This one. Here's the corn version. Here's the Zinj helmet, champion helmet. That's the Slanesh one, the Nurgle, and another generic one. Now, again, I really like this one. However, I think this here is looking much better. Personal opinion. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. See that? I already own Chaos Lord in Power Armor, the old metal model which raises his right hand with an axe and has a plasma pistol in his left hand. He's standing on, well, a Space Marine skull as well. I already put this helmet from another kit on him as well, so it will be a nice continuation. It will be the same Lord Zurak, by the way. So he will have the same helmet, both in Power Armor as well in Terminator Armor. I like this one. Okay, now as for the only thing that's left now really are the close combat weapons. And we've got, I mean, I'm probably going to cut his hand off here and will magnetize it to give him the option of a combi melter, but if not, I'm sticking with this one because it has this combi bolter has a massive bayonet. It's nice. It even has a skull molded onto the blade. It has a skull spiked on top of it. There's a similar one in this kit here, this one, but without all this detail. So and the other versions here are either heavy weapons like this heavy flamer, the Reaper autocannon. Here's a combi flamer, combi melter. There's another combi bolter with a chainsaw bayonet. Another one. I already pre-compared them. I don't want. It's already 30 minutes. I don't want to make this video super long, so this is the one. As for the other arms, well, he's a Lord. He's gonna have a lot of options, like pair of lightning claws, etc. So his arms his shoulders will be magnetized, definitely. However, look at that power fist here, giving somebody the finger. No, I'm a fan of power weapons because I don't want to ruin the usually higher initiative of headquarter units by giving them power fists, which will slow them down to initiative 1. So where's that power axe? Yeah, he's got a really nice power axe here, but I think the Lord deserves something bigger. What I'm going to do here is I will cut off this little piece here, take another axe either from the second command sword or power axe from the Terminator kit here, this one here, or this one, they've got two in there, power mace. I'm going to cut the blade off, take that blade and glue it back here, or pin it back here, so he will have a nice double-bladed massive axe, which will be much more appropriate for the Lord himself, you know. So that's the main weapon that he's going to use. Of course, magnetized arms, you can still get, I don't know, chain fist, power fist, whatever, but this double-bladed axe, as well as the Stormbolter, where is it? Here, will be his main weapons. So that's all. Don't worry, we're almost done. There's one thing left, and I need to get a piece here. So excuse me for a minute. So back again. This kit comes with a cloak, a nice, rugged looking cloak. You see it's torn everywhere, etc. Some exhaust pipes, and it's specially designed to fit into a Terminator Armor, to the back. Where is this? Where is it? Oh, here. See, right in. It will slot right in here, like this. We'll sit a little bit on top. You get the idea, right? It will be attached like this. Is there a picture? Oh. You get the idea. Nice cloak, etc. However, years ago, I'm not even kidding, I bought something on eBay. Let's just compare this one to this here. Okay? That 2009 is a wolf pellet, so I guess it was when the Space Wolves were remade. And as you can see, this cloak looks a little bit more impressive. Just that piece alone is bigger. It has a different direction where it's flowing. This one's flowing to the right, this one's more to the left. It's got a, you can see some slots for the Terminator Armor. Here's another paw which will probably hang over his shoulder, over here, or here. I have no idea. I haven't, as you see, it's still on a screw. I haven't dry fitted it. I don't even know if that fits onto those highly ornate shoulder pads. No idea. But that is the plan. I want to give him this massive cloak here to make him even bigger and bulkier, you know, compared to this one. If it doesn't work out, take this one. If it does, well, just look at that. Really nice. It's very clean, and maybe I should cut the edges a little bit to make it look more derelict, but we'll see about it. So again, this is the plan. What I told you in these 20 minutes is the idea how I want to make him look like, how I want to exchange parts and to make him unique. I'm going to assemble him now, and we see how this turns out, what had to be changed, why it had to be changed. We'll see about that, so stay tuned. And there he is, finished. Pretty much worked out the way it was intended to. You can see the parts I used. Had the double bladed axe, which I was talking about. You can see the green stuff there. A few details on the base. There's the skull, which is foot is resting on. Bit of green stuff there. Cut the leg. And yeah, the massive Space Wolf cloak makes it quite back heavy, the miniature. So I guess I'm gonna have to cut out a few of these things here so I can place a washer there, whatever. One drawback is that I couldn't place my beloved trophy racks, one of the main cool features of Chaos Terminators, on top of his shoulders, because the spots are blocked by the cloak. So I just gave him, there was a plain area here inside the pelt, which probably is designed for the Space Wolf banner pole, and I wanted to cover that up. And since, logically speaking, the cloak has to be attached to him somewhere, just put that spike on here. So they basically just took the cloak and stuck it on top of there, otherwise it would just be resting on the shoulders and pretty much fall off. So yeah, combi weapons. I mean, it just gave him this one as a shooting weapon. Other weapons are magnetized. I could actually glue the shoulder pads right to the pellet, because there's a wolf head here, and well, there was enough surface to glue this shoulder pad on here. Otherwise I would have had to glue the arms in and probably cut them off like here in order to exchange the weapons. Other weapons are magnetized are the pair of power claws, lightning claws, sorry. I'm gonna cut you. And well, there's a power fist here, which I forgot to magnetize. But you get the idea. It will just rest in here. This one is from the regular Terminator kit. So, yeah, that's it. There he is. Worked out well. I hope I could fulfill the intended purpose of this video to show you how easy it is to really customize your miniatures. You don't need to do a whole lot of green stuff work, just exchanging a few simple parts, maybe adding some that are not really intended to be with this kit, and there you go. We've got a nice looking headquarter unit that will definitely stand out in comparison to one that's built just from the contents of a single kit, like almost everybody has, at least in my opinion. So that's it. I guess I'm gonna have to paint this guy up now. I'm gonna wait with that though until I have finished the Chaos Terminator Unit Champion, which I was talking about, so I can paint them both together. And yeah, until then, see ya.